The path to financial success is not accidental, but rather through understanding and mastering one's own finances, along with wise investment of money. Unfortunately, formal education often overlooks these essential aspects, leaving many to learn through experience, often at the cost of significant financial losses. The lack of early education on personal finances and money contributes to this reality, where individuals struggle to enhance their basic financial knowledge. Enhancing your financial intelligence is crucial to escaping the trap of being perpetually hostage to financial needs without envisioning significant improvements in personal situations. If you are seeking ways to improve your personal finances, this video is for you. Today, we will explore the 6 fundamental steps to effectively organize your personal finances. These steps are essential for anyone looking not only to manage, but also to grow their wealth over time. Are you ready to embark on this journey toward financial stability and personal economic growth? Financial education is a fundamental skill that we all should cultivate. It plays a crucial role in our economic success. Having the knowledge to save, invest, spend wisely, and plan our personal finances is essential for our financial well-being. Learning to manage our money effectively and developing a mindset conducive to finances are essential steps toward achieving financial stability. Unfortunately, many people, despite earning high incomes, neglect proper financial management. This often results in the loss of their entire wealth, reflecting a lack of readiness to handle money sustainably and strategically. On the other hand, there are those who have transformed their financial situation by adopting simple practices such as expense tracking, budgeting, and making smart investments. These measures have not only elevated their financial intelligence, but have also enabled significant wealth accumulation over time. Having a solid financial education, along with developing your financial intelligence, will provide the necessary tools to understand financial concepts and make more informed and accurate decisions regarding your money. It is crucial to remember that, beyond simply earning money, the ability to conserve it and invest it in assets that generate returns is fundamental. Thus, your true wealth is not only based on what you earn or spend in the short term, but on what you can accumulate and grow over the years. Now, we will explore the 6 essential steps to definitively organize your personal finances, enabling you to invest in assets that not only appreciate over time, but also generate additional income. Essential steps to mastering your personal finances. The fundamentals of managing our personal finances are not complex. However, many lack the discipline, attitude, and initiative needed to educate themselves and apply these principles in their lives. The pillars we must master to manage money in our personal finances, especially if we are starting out, include setting financial goals, identifying income, tracking expenses, managing the budget, and finally, investing money wisely. Let's now delve into each of these pillars in detail over the next 6 steps. Step 1. Define your financial goals. In any decision or activity you engage in, make sure to first understand the reasons why you are doing it. Otherwise, you might end up working to achieve other people's goals and dreams. When it comes to personal finances, this is particularly crucial, as it's easy to get lost in daily demands without reaching clear objectives. Therefore, it's essential to have our financial goals defined. Determining the direction in which we want to steer our financial life is the crucial first step to improving it. It's fundamental to conduct an honest analysis of our current situation and then establish the goals we aim to achieve. Identify which skills or competencies are necessary to reach these objectives and take concrete steps to develop them. We'll talk later about the SMART methodology for setting your goals here on the channel. Apply it. Select a few goals that are priorities for you and focus your efforts on achieving them. A common mistake is setting an extensive list of goals, which can scatter focus and hinder the achievement of significant financial results. Define specific goals, such as saving for a vehicle down payment, acquiring a home, or investing to start a business. It's crucial to set them clearly, with a defined value and time frame, as this will help you maintain the necessary focus to achieve them. Remember that your brain, like your money, should be consciously and determinedly directed to avoid it taking control of your financial decisions. Step 2. Identify your sources of income. First step to effective financial organization is identifying all available sources of income. This serves as the foundation of your budget and helps determine how your money will be allocated. You likely receive a regular salary from your job, which can be considered your primary fixed monthly income. This salary provides a level of predictability when planning your short and medium-term budget. However, it's advisable not to rely solely on a single source of income, no matter how stable it may seem. This would turn someone into a slave who needs to sell their time for money indefinitely, significantly hindering financial growth. Therefore, it's essential to also consider variable incomes that come from activities beyond your main source. Let's begin financial planning. Imagine that you've finally decided to organize your finances, something you've been procrastinating for a long time, and you're ready to start now. Begin by creating the following framework to organize your finances. Firstly, identify your salary as fixed income, assuming it to be $3,000 per month. Record this for the coming months without expecting any increase. As for your variable or additional earnings, unfortunately, there are none yet. Therefore, it's always advisable to seek additional sources of income to accelerate wealth growth. Otherwise, this growth will be limited, often resulting in slow progress. Step 3. Establish your savings fund. Many people aspire to change their financial situation. However, when asked about their salaries, they often claim they can't make ends meet with the money they earn. But let me emphasize, crucial to make the sacrifice of postponing or reducing some of your expenses or seek to increase your income. The absence of savings prevents investment, and without investments, there won't be income-generating assets to increase your wealth and asset. For better or worse, this is the path to follow, without shortcuts or secret formulas. Savings represent the starting point for financial organization and are the cornerstone of financial education, determining sustainable expense levels and the amount available for investment. Setting clear goals and saving for investments are essential steps in building wealth. It is recommended to allocate between 10% and 20% of your earnings to savings, at a minimum. It's common to think this is impossible and that there's never enough money, let alone to save. That's precisely why savings should be prioritized from the outset. If left for later, there's rarely anything left to save. Typically, people spend first and only consider saving if anything is left over, which seldom happens. By initially allocating towards savings, you restrict your spending to the remaining 80% or 90%. I can assure you that you'll find ways to maintain your normal lifestyle even after saving, without compromising your current quality of life. Naturally, the percentage allocated to savings should be adjusted based on each individual's financial situation. For those who are financially responsible, creating an emergency fund before saving for investment is crucial. The standard recommendation is to accumulate between 3 to 6 months' worth of your earnings, be prepared for any unexpected events. Following the example, imagine that you have now decided to start saving with the goal of investing for the future. Considering a salary of $3,000, you decide to save 20% of your earnings, which amounts to $600 per month, until you build your emergency fund. After 15 months, you will have accumulated an emergency fund equivalent to 3 months of your monthly earnings, totaling $9,000. This emergency fund should be kept in an easily accessible account and, if possible, with sufficient yield to preserve its value against inflation. Before we proceed, if this information is helpful to you, I encourage you to like and subscribe for more content. Now let's continue. Step 4. Identify and record your expenses. You can predict someone's future by observing how they spend their time and money. Robert Kiyosaki. To recognize all your expenses, start by listing and categorizing them as follows. Fixed expenses. These are regular expenses that remain approximately constant every month, such as education, mortgage, groceries, transportation, and essential services. Variable expenses. These are expenses that do not have a fixed frequency. You may not have these expenses every month, or their amounts may vary. For example, clothing purchases, entertainment, medical expenses. This is a guiding example. It is crucial to identify these expenses according to your lifestyle. It is essential to identify each of these expenses to avoid negative impacts on your finances or take corrective actions immediately. In the provided example, we identified groceries, mortgage payments, utilities, transportation, and education as fixed expenses. Regarding variable expenses, we mentioned clothing, entertainment, medical expenses, and minor expenditures. It is up to each individual to honestly assess how much they spend monthly, making a list of expenses and finding ways to manage money more efficiently. Avoiding waste. In this specific case, we are following the 50-30-20 rule recommendation, where 50% of income goes to fixed expenses and 30% to variable expenses. Therefore, out of your $500 income, our $750 will cover fixed expenses and $450 will cover variable expenses. It's essential to stick to this budget to safeguard your saving. Step 5. Budgeting. In this step, we should already have everything planned regarding our income, how much we will save, and what our expenses will be. Now, it's time to project our finances over the months to determine how long it will take to achieve our financial goals. The importance of budgeting is to have a realistic financial view of achieving our goals. This budget will serve as a guide to direct where we allocate our money and to ensure it aligns with the goals we want to achieve. We may have taken a big step towards learning how to manage our finances better. In the example provided, you have established that your income and expenses will remain stable over the months. You will commit to avoiding unnecessary expenses, maintaining a budget with little variation. This way, your monthly expenses will be similar to what they are currently, allowing you to accumulate the $9,000 needed for your emergency fund over 15 months, equivalent to 3 months of income. When crafting your budget, do not expect absolute precision, as no one can predict the future with 100% certainty. Therefore, use it as a financial guide to guide your daily money decisions, ensuring they contribute to achieving your financial goals with the $9,000 saved and the security of having an emergency fund. Now you can start saving and consider the next steps in your journey to organize your finances, including learning to invest your surplus money. Step 6. Investment. The real secret of people who have achieved great wealth lies not only in their education or financial intelligence, which allows them to manage their money effectively. One of the most crucial aspects is knowing how to invest your money and being able to make it grow, allowing your capital to generate additional income. This is the true factor that enables wealthy individuals to see their fortunes reach extraordinary figures. After learning to organize your finances and money, if you want to increase your wealth, it is essential to educate yourself about the various investment instruments available. This includes understanding financial terms, assessing your risk profile, understanding concepts of liquidity and profitability, and conducting financial analyses of businesses. This is the path to reducing risks and maximizing returns on your investment. Most importantly, on your journey to building wealth is learning how to preserve it. Many people know how to earn money, but haven't developed the skill to manage or invest it effectively, which, out of ignorance, often results in losing all the hard-earned money. Developing financial intelligence and investment skills are crucial if your goal is to increase your wealth. The path to economic and financial well-being is not easy, not only due to the complexity of knowledge to be acquired, but mainly due to the need for discipline and attitude to manage your money, aligned with priorities, promote healthy finance. However, people often get carried away by the moment, seeking immediate gratification or justifying spending with the argument, "I work to spend," without realizing they are missing the opportunity to strategically use their money to achieve stronger financial development. Learning and applying these 6 tools in your financial life will help you get the most out of your money and achieve financial freedom. This means no longer needing to exchange your time for money, but instead investing it in activities that truly add value, providing a more fulfilling and satisfying life. To further discuss ideas on this topic, we also recommend some videos. Thank you for your time. Until next time.